Let's wait a couple seconds, let everybody get back in here. Thanks for your patience, everybody. All the way from Greece and Canada and Louisiana, Netherlands, UK. It's awesome. Jamaica. Fantastic. And thank you, everybody, for coming back so fast. So we have a couple more minutes here. Let everybody get on here. It's only about half of us have come back so far. I don't want to start without giving them the chance to get back on here. Sorry about that. I hope everybody's happy. Thanks, Pam. And hey, Pam, whenever you want to start broadcasting, you can. I've given you the capability of taking a mic and then just mute your mic until we're ready, if you want, or you can just wait. Pam's one of our moderators. She's awesome, and she's going to help with questions tonight. Thank you very much. It definitely helps me out. Just so everybody knows, we all do this because we want to. We're not paid to do it. We're doing it to try and help everybody. Don't worry I know people have asked me this before, so I'm just going to, get this out in front. The way my software is that I purchase, I pay for every month, I can't change it. It requires for you to put an email in. I don't even know how to retrieve the emails because I don't use it. I don't try and build a list. I'm doing this to help people. I'm not doing this for any other reason except to help people understand AdHitProfits and get the word out. And the stronger that all of us work together and make AdHitProfits, the better for all of us. And that's the only reason I'm doing this.
Hi, Ernie.
Hey, cool. You know how to mute there, Pam, or you want me to do it for you? Pam.
Hi, Ernie.
Hello, do you hear me? Hello?
Hi, Ernie. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Yeah, Pam's got a better mic than I do, I guess.
Oh, good. Hi, everybody. I'm just trying to adjust my volume right now.
Hey, Pam, can you hear me or no? Oh, I guess you can't hear me. That's okay.
There we go. How's that?
Pam. Whoops. Okay, she just went bye-bye. Anyway, so, okay, now she's back there. Okay, cool.
Okay. 50%.
Hey, Pam, can you hear me?
Okay, Lewis. Tell me when it's good.
You gotta do it on your computer.
All right. Hey, Pam, can you hear me? She keeps going off and on. All right, hey, well, we're trying to figure that out. let me go ahead and start what I was saying here. Apparently, she can't hear me when her mic's on or something. But just so you know, we're just trying to do this to help people. Okay, no problem. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Because, Pam, for some reason, everybody could hear you. They could hear me, but you couldn't hear me. It's all good. Anyway, so there's no other motive here except for to help, okay, and teach people that, you may have a problem doing something, you don't know how. So I'll go through the site and show you some stuff through the site. And then once we're done with the presentation, please feel free to ask any questions you want. Okay, just wait till I'm done with the presentation. And then if you want me to go back to the site because there's something you didn't understand, whatever the case may be, we're here to answer all your questions. If for some reason we didn't answer one, it's because when everybody's typing and asking questions, it'll disappear so we don't see it. Don't think we're avoiding it. Just ask it again. Okay? So let me go ahead. I'll go ahead and start going through the website a little bit. I'm sure, most of the people here probably have already signed up. If you haven't, it's okay. What I'll say at first is, if you have not signed up yet, and whoever brought you to this webinar, please ask them for their referral link and put it up right up top here where it says AdHitProfits.com and sign up under them. They'll appreciate it for sure. And that way we can grow our family. All right, Pam, did you want to try it again? Then we'll get situated and get going. Okay, go ahead.
Hello, everybody. Is that too loud?
It sounds good to me. Can you hear me now, Pam?
I can hear you perfectly, Ernie.
Okay, cool. Awesome. We're good to go then. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a presentation, Pam, and then once I'm done, when people want to ask their questions, you shoot, okay?
All right.
All right, cool. All right, everybody, here we go. First of all, thank you, everybody, for being here. I hope that you'll learn something or we can help you with any questions that you have. That is the purpose of us being here and the only purpose. Okay, so first I'm going to just go here and sign in real quick. And notice every time, anybody that's already in this, you already know, when you sign in, you have a secondary password. The site does not remember your password, nor your secondary password, which I know some people don't like because they got to do it every time, but it's actually very good for security because it's not saved in their code, so they can't go in and get your information and hack your personal account. So it actually protects us, even though it's, everybody says, it's a pain in the rear end. But it's all good, okay? Okay, this is the back office. And I'm just going to show you a few things that possibly, people might have. You've never been asked for a secondary password, okay? Have you set up your entire account settings in your back office, Sally? Because it should have. Okay, Gerald, what are you saying? This is too small for you? Or is for somebody, because you can actually, you should be able to do it yourself for everybody. Right. Exactly. There you go. Thank you. All right, but anyway, it's the back office, and if you're not being asked for a secondary password, that's kind of different. I'm not sure. You have to ask Charles or Pam might know when we get done here, okay? But it should be asking you for a secondary password. And yeah, if you didn't create one yet, it won't ask you for it. That's very true. And that would be, I'll show you here. You know what? Let me do this real quick. Let me sign out, and I'm just going to show you something real quick. So for people that might be don't have a secondary password, let me just show you something real quick here. When you first sign up, and you get your email to activate your account, okay, it'll bring you back to here. It'll just have your username. And right here, okay, you'll see your account details are not complete. If you see that, that means you haven't completed your details yet. And that's when you click on that, it'll right here, it'll give you account details not complete, because this is for training purposes only, this account. So I haven't done it. Plus, that way I can show people what needs to be done. And then secondary password is not specified. You just click on it. Now it says up here it has your password. You don't need to do anything with that. That's just if you want to change it, okay? Oh, you have a secondary password and your details complete, okay? But it quit asking. That's strange. I'm not sure why it's doing that. That's something that we'll have to address to Charles. Good. That's a good question. That's strange. All right, well then, since you all know what that is, I'm not going to go any further with it then. Let me sign back into the other account. All right. Start over here again. All right. Okay, this is the back office, as everybody knows. Okay, I'm just going to go through some of the things that people might be having an issue with or not sure about. Yes, there's several different strategies you can do as far as buying shares, the amount that you withdraw, and things like that. All of them are right. None of them are wrong. Okay, whatever you're doing isn't wrong. Okay, all the difference is how fast that your account will build up, versus not building up at all, depending on what you're taking out. And if you're not buying any shares once your amount earned here, where it says 844, it keeps building up. Once that gets to 45, you can, what they call is bump, which we'll get to here in a second, okay? But right now, I just want to show you real quick under advertisement setup. You'll see this setup listing. If you click on it, okay, you can, the 10 banners that we click on every day. Thank you, Teddy. You're right. That's right. I'm just a member like everybody else, just trying to help out. That's all I'm doing, okay? Now, I'm not an owner, and never will claim to be one. I'll leave that up to Charles. He was here on the last webinar. He's probably busy today. If I asked him, he will come. But, he's a single dad. He's got a lot going on. He wants to make sure we all get our withdrawals, too. So he might be doing that as we speak. And thank you, Pam. Charles Scoville is the owner. Very nice person. He is. He's very transparent. He's online on the Skype. If you're not one of the Skype rooms, get in one. You can get a lot of information there. He's always there when he's online, around his computer. Obviously, he can't be at his computer 24/7, but he's there an awful lot. And he tries to keep up on all the support tickets, all the withdrawals, and he does a darn good. Yes, there's, I think, 5 different Skype rooms, Ryan. If Pam would be so kind, Pam could put her username to Skype. If you add Pam to your Skype contacts, she can add you to one of the rooms. But please, when you try to add her, put a message in there that you're from AdHitProfit, so she knows who you are. Because if somebody tries to add me and there's nothing message, I'm not going to add you, because we don't know where you're coming from. Okay, there's her Pam's Skype contact. Just add her if you want to get into one of the rooms. Okay, she's very good at what she does. She's awesome. Oh, okay. Hey, Rhonda, could you put that in for everybody to see? That hey, that's what we're here. We're a team to help each other. Okay, so go ahead and oh, you did. All right, Rhonda had put in that as far as in the profile security settings, if there's no check mark for the IP address, if you read what she said there, it'll tell you, why you get a secondary password or you don't. Read above, she says. Thanks. Okay, so anyway, the 10 ads that we click on every day, that's where these are placed. Okay, and you only can do one at a time. So here, I'm just going to go here. When you view your ads, right here, all these different banners. Okay, when you're setting up your listing, that's where everybody's seeing it. All right, and if you haven't done one yet, that won't be there. But a title, description, banner URL, target URL, this will show up because you don't have a banner there yet. Okay, I set this up just so I could show everybody. I used AdHitProfits because I don't want to show something else I'm doing here because I don't want anybody to think my intentions are anything but to help. Okay. Also here, the target URL is your referral URL. As you see here, I have AdHitProfits refer URL, meaning that if somebody went directly to the site to join up, the owner would actually be your sponsor. I guess you could say that the actual business would be your sponsor. But you can do that. But if somebody brought you here, you really should join under them. But that's what the target URL is. Okay, that's your referral link. And then the banner URL, okay, is exactly what that is. The banner URL, which you go right here to the banners. Under referring tools, you go to banners, and they got 3 different colors as far as AdHitProfit is concerned. But if you want to advertise a different program that you're doing, if you go to that program, they'll have referral tools too. All right. I'm not going to name any programs. Everybody's in something here, I'm sure. Everybody's doing some kind of online business. It doesn't matter if it's a service or if it's a product you're selling, whatever the case may be. You can advertise it here. And believe me, when you do this, okay, for every share that you purchase, you get 1,000 credits. Okay, that means you get 1,000 times 1,000 people, whatever, will have clicked on your banner. For every time that you do this. And people say, well, everybody's in here advertising. Yeah, but if you're the only one advertising something special, and it doesn't even have to be that way, somebody clicks on it, say, well, I've never seen this, I like this, and they join and you get a referral. It works, believe me. I do it. Not with this particular one. This is my son's, and I've done this just because I don't want to show anything else. I'm just trying to help with AdHitProfits. Okay. I know a lot of people say that. Why would you put an ad in for AdHitProfit in this program? And I've asked the same question a bunch of times, but somehow I don't get it, but people have gotten referrals. I don't know how, but they have. People do it. Maybe, I really don't know. That's a good question. It's not a bad thing. If it helps AdHitProfits, that's what counts. Okay? So I'm just, showing that as far as your banner URL, you can get that from any site that you're on. They all have it. And then the target URL is simply your referral link. Okay? Actually, yes, it probably would. Because the more people, yeah, it will. You're right. It would help the Alexa rating. Huey, that's true. Because every time somebody looks at AdHitProfits, website, that's going to bump up the Alexa rating, which we'll also get to that too, which is phenomenal, by the way. And that's another reason that a lot of people are going to want to come here to advertise, not just people, but companies, other advertisers, because this site is ranked very, very high in Alexa rating. And just say, another site, another owner of another site, just call it ABC, selling ABCs. And he sees this Alexa rating on AdHitProfits is like 1,000,000 times better than his. He's got to come over here and advertise on here and try and get people to come to his business too. It's really good. For only been on since April 8th, the Alexa rating is amazing. So that's how you set up as far as your banner that you get the credits for every time you buy a profit share for $45. Then they also have to set up solo ads, okay, where you can buy a solo ad. They have set up, where you can buy a banner for a week, which this actual banner goes on the front of the website. And also, let's see here, right here. Nope. Let me see where it's at here. Okay, when you go to your dashboard, you see this banner here. It also goes here, not just on the front of the website. Okay, that's the one that you are paying for. And you can buy, the 125 by 125 banners, which go, all along the side of the site, up and down on either side, which it's getting pretty busy because I've got one myself on there. And it used to be every time I click, I'd see my ad. Not anymore because there's a lot of them. So you kind of like take turns. So that's a good sign. And then, of course, they got your regular size banner too. Okay? And those are the ones that you actually purchase. And as far as your revenue shares, when you come down here to finance management, you got my revenue shares. If you go there, it'll show you all the shares you have, okay? And depending on how well, obviously here, my son only has, very few shares, okay? But once you get a whole bunch of them, don't forget there's going to be more than one page. So if you don't see it, go to the second page. And you can have 10, 20, or 30 on each page. Once you build it up, or if you already built it up, that. But that's where you can go to find your revenue shares that you have total. And the way you can tell if they're active or not is any of them, if you look at the amount here, where it says $56.25 with a bunch of zeros after it, that one is matured. It's done. It's not earning no more. Okay? So if you just start, and just say you start with 10 shares. All right? And this is a mistake I made. I wish I didn't do it this way, but I did. But, and they're going along, and there's no set time that these are going to mature. Okay, so if you want to ask that question, I'll squash it right now. There is no exact time frame that any one share is going to mature. What I can say, though, is if you buy them on the same day, the same time, yes, they both will mature at the same time. Like my son here started with 2. They both matured at the same time. Okay, so if you're going along and, it seems like it's going good, it's steady, then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, it slowed way down, please go check out your finance management, check out my revenue shares, and make sure that you didn't have a bunch of shares just all of a sudden, mature on you. Because if you bought a whole bunch at one time, that's what's going to happen. If you went in with $1,000 and you bought $1,000 of shares at one pop, they're all going to mature at the same time. And all of a sudden you're going to be like, oh, what happened? Okay? So, oh yeah, you definitely got to view your ads every day unless you go on vacation. But yeah, you got to view your ads, every day, the 10 ads, and keep that bar green. Okay, that's for sure. If you don't do that, yeah, your earnings will stop. Okay, yeah, set your alarm, Carol says. I hear you from Canada. Well, I've done the same thing. So make sure your bar is always green. Do you have to do all 10 ads at one time? No, but until you finish your 10 ads, it will stay yellow. Okay? For instance, right here you see below the banner, it says next time, the 10th of May, which is tomorrow, at 8:16 a.m. my time. Now, if I wanted to, I was like, well, I don't want to do it in the morning no more. And right now it's 7:30 at night. And I said, I want to start doing them at nighttime. Well, this bar is green. If I go here, okay, and click here, and I click on all 10 of these, and I go through 10 of them, it will reset my time. Like if I went and did and watched all these, and they all say visited, I did it right now, and I come back here, this time would change from 8:16 a.m. to 7:29 p.m., which that's what time it is here with me right now. So if you want to reset your time, you're getting tired of doing it at night or in the morning, and you want to reset it, this bar is green. You can reset it anytime you want. Okay? Yeah, it can be challenging. While I'm here, I'm going to show you something that's really cool. Okay? And this is definitely the owner thinking of us. like I said, I'm a member too. This vacation 1 week is awesome. You just click on it. It's just like if you're, purchasing, bumping, whatever, same similar thing. Vacation cost for a week is $25 for 1 week. You can put 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks on there. Okay, and you can pay through the processes, or right now, okay, it does not show up right here. It does not show my amount earned or my available balance right here. Okay, the reason being is I don't have enough to go on vacation inside my amount earned. Okay, if I did have $25 there, there'd be 4 selections here. My amount, my available balance would be showing up here with $25, and I could use my available balance to go on vacation. Okay, and what that means, okay, she lost sound. Can everybody else hear me? Oh, everybody lost sound? Good now? Okay. Minute. All right, cool. Scaring me there, you guys. Come on. Anyway, so, the minimum amount you can withdraw is $10. Okay? As long as you get the $10 in there, you can withdraw $10. But like I said, there'd be 4 choices here if I had enough in my available balance to go on vacation. What that does is if you buy that for $25, this bar will stay green for a week. I mean, you don't have to click and watch 10 ads for a week. It will continue to earn. Will it repurchase shares? No. Your amount earned will just keep growing for that week, okay, unless you come back in yourself and buy shares. The thing it does, it gives you a break if you don't feel like, doing it every day, which, people can get burnt out doing that. I mean, there's no question about it. I mean, you got to do it every single day, and this is thinking of the members right here by putting a vacation week on there. I really think that's cool. Okay, so that's how you go on vacation if you elect to do that. It depends on, on the person. Let's see here. As far as your payment history, you just click on payment history. It'll tell you, every time you purchase something,